One of the most exciting things to come this winter, and honestly, it's kind of hindering the excitement for The Rise of Skywalker. I mean, people are talking more about the Mandalorian series than Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I never in my life thought that would happen. Especially with Star Wars, episodes were always expected to be the main thing, but now Baby Yoda has overtaken the internet. I mean, just look at my Instagram and Twitter. It's been Baby Yoda's all day long, and I kind of love it. I mean, I'm not going to go back. I don't care. Thank you for watching Star Wars Comics. My name is Bessie, guys, and let's talk about the thing that has been on everybody's mind. And if you have not thought about it, let me remind you that until episode 1, Baby Yoda was not revealed at all, not even on a spoiler, not even on anything. Baby Yoda was kept as a complete secret until we saw it at the end of episode 1 of The Mandalorian. Just exactly how did they achieve this? Now, some of you might say, well, what's the big deal? But if you remember things about The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens and even Rogue One, we've gotten a ton of spoilers about Star Wars movies, especially through toys and merchandising. Yes, that's what we're going to talk about today. How the hell did they manage to not spoil Baby Yoda? Something that can be merchandised instantly, as we see now with Disney moving on to toys and merchandising as fast as they can, and with the filmmakers keeping a tight lid on everything that's happening behind the scenes. This problem even overcame the MCU before Avengers Endgame released. Months before, the toys revealed the quantum suits way back when, and the internet just went flamed ablaze with every detail being shared on these toys and on this merchandising. One of the biggest movies and one of the biggest aspects of these movies was already spoiled because of a toy. What exactly happened with The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda? How did they keep it a secret? Well, the showrunner and writer for The Mandalorian, Jon Favreau, our favorite as of now, wanted to completely avoid any toy-related reveals and speculation. And guess what? Disney was actually okay with it. It's kind of mind-boggling when you sit and think about it. This is what Jon Favreau said about it. I have to thank Disney and Lucasfilm because the way the cat usually gets out of the bag with that stuff is merchandising and toy catalogs and things like that. So they really back us up. We really wanted to have it be that you had to watch it yourself, meaning the first episode, so that every time you watch the show, there are new twists and secrets that come out. That requires a lot of restraint from the people who are footing the bill, saying they're gonna hold back on certain things so that the public doesn't know ahead of time. Yeah, I mean, for Disney, this was a pretty holdout. Part of that was holding back on some of the merchandise and holding back on some of the characters. You see, what Jon Favreau is saying here is that not only was Baby Yoda saved from merchandising spoilers, but the Suga, the egg, and the Jawas too on the second episode. All of these stuff could have been spoiled very early on. You have to give it to Disney Plus and to Lucasfilm for somehow managing to keep this a secret. This was an enormous plot twist at the end of episode 1, and I felt somehow gratified, you know, one of those feelings that you don't feel anymore because almost everything out there is spoilerific. Everybody wants those clicks, those views, and I understand how that goes. I'm a YouTuber myself, but the passion for these shows has dissipated because you don't feel that excitement anymore. And the first episode left us with that shock, with that awe. When you first saw Baby Yoda, it was something beautiful, something magical. And not only that, but the way The Mandalorian treated Baby Yoda, how he even killed a fellow bounty hunter just for him not to be able to kill Baby Yoda. Although Disney Plus hasn't been just upfront with its viewership totals for The Mandalorian show and other shows for that matter, and likely they won't be, just like Netflix. Honestly, if you're thinking about that, you just need to go and look at social media and look at YouTube and our videos. After one episode drops, everybody clamors about it, everybody talks about it, and what The Mandalorian did and what the Baby Yoda did. It's just enormous, and it's hard to stay away from spoilers if you didn't watch it immediately after it came out. That tells you by itself how much people are interested in watching The Mandalorian. Honestly, I'm afraid for The Rise of Skywalker because The Mandalorian has taken the internet and the world by storm. Of course, let me know what you guys think about it. Check out my socials for more Baby Yoda memes, check out the Patreon, and check out my own merch. Every link is in bio. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Now you have an awesome day, boys and gals. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you until then.